No.
This car turns 20 years old this year. It's showing quite a bit of wear at the moment, but with a little bit of refreshing, it should look good as new. It's supposed to snow here in the next few weeks in my area, so I wanted to get this work done before it gets too cold outside. The first thing I wanted to do was restore the plastic upper bumper on the car. This thing is way faded due to the years in the sun. This was a really simple fix. All I did was buy Mother's back to black and apply it liberally and make sure that it was smooth. I was shocked at how well this product worked, and honestly I'd really recommend it for any plastic trim you're trying to restore. Halfway through I realized that using my finger to apply the material was a lot easier than using the paper towel. I don't necessarily recommend this if you use other brands, but this one didn't seem to hurt my skin at all.
That's honestly a lot better. And it's raining, so I'm gonna move this inside. I was trying to get some work done outside, but it ended up raining, so I moved inside.
Thankfully, by the time it started to rain, I was mostly done putting the first layer on, and all I really had to do was dry it off. Aesthetically speaking, the front end of the car is the weakest link. Some of the cars in the European market came from factory with a front lip, which I prefer the look of. I didn't feel like spending $400 on a new bumper and paint, when all I had to do was order a front lip and custom fit it myself. This is a completely universal lip that you can find online, and honestly, this is something that you could follow along with and do to your own vehicle. Before we get started, no, I don't think this is real carbon fiber. I think it looks great with the silver, and that's why I bought it. The first thing I did to fit the part was put it together and hold it up to the car, only to realize it was much too big. I took it back apart and only mounted the middle section onto the car where I wanted it, thinking I could put the sides on afterwards. The side pieces had some nubs on them preventing a proper fitment, so I removed them and gently slid them in place. I noticed I needed to cut off quite a bit from the middle section to get it to lay flush, but this was a pretty simple fix. Once I got the first side looking how I wanted it, I aligned the second side just the same way.
Okay, that looks sick.
Now that it was molded to the car just how I wanted it, all I had to do was attach it to the bumper itself. My bumper was already in pretty rough shape, so I didn't mind drilling holes in it. I intend to get a new bumper at some point in the future, but for now, this looks pretty damn good. The last thing I wanted to do to completely transform the look of the front end was handle these disgusting vents at the bottom. Removing each of these was pretty simple. They pull out the front in the way that I'm showing you now. These are so beat up, they're not at all the same color black we have on the rest of the front end. And furthermore, I see them as an eyesore. To paint these, I simply grabbed some black trim spray paint and had at it. Putting these back on the car was super simple. They really just pop back in place. Here's a look at the final result. I'll include a picture of before for reference, and you can tell me if you think you see a difference. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you like this and want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.